Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I'm Jennifer Merle Hampshire for those that are new. I have a super fun one, a little complicated, just a little itty bitty bit. But I'm going to walk you through step by step on what you need to do. So join me for this fancy schmancy fun fold, thanks to Dawn Griffith, you guys, because I got the original card idea from her. But I wanted to share it with you guys here in a little bit of a different fashion, but I know you're going to love it. So, but thank you to Dawn for sharing this amazing idea so that we all can benefit from it. So let's see what we've got. Come on, let's create some stuff, right? Okay, so here's what you're going to need. And I'm going to go through it super slow so that you don't get super confused. I promise. Okay, we're going to go through this one step at a time. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 2 pieces of 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 fancy Flora. And this is the one that I picked. You guys could pick any one. One thing I will tell you, when you're working with designer series paper on this fold, you guys, you want paper that is very non-directional. Okay? That is best. Non-directional designer series paper is best. Plus, I'm going to use some scraps from this for part of my project. So that's why I put with scraps. Now, next, you guys, we're going to need 3 pieces of soft seafoam. And these are 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Plus, you're going to need a little bit of scrap on this one, too. So we need 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and you guys, look, one of my pieces is slightly off, so we're going to have to fix that. I want to fix that right now. Before I forget, let's make sure. Hello. 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Like a 16th, you guys. Just a sliver. All right, so we've got that too now. Next up is Daffodil Delight. We have 4 pieces of Daffodil Delight, which is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I need 4 of them. And then next is basic white. You guys, I'm using just the regular basic white. This is a 2 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I already have it scored at 2 1/4. Okay? Because, and you'll see why. But trust me on this one, super duper easy to use this. And then I have another scrap piece of this for a cover, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. All right, and then the last piece is this 8 by 8. And we're going to prep this together, so do not fret. Now, we're going to work on this next, but here's the thing. Be patient. We're going to use the Sweet Songbirds, which I thought would be super cute with the coordinating punch. And I have the 2-inch circle punch. You guys, it is back in stock. 2-inch circle punch. And then I have the cloud punch also. Not sure if I'm going to use that yet or not, but we'll see. So we're going to start off with the 2-inch circle punch so that I can put it away. So I'm going to take my 2 1/4 piece that I have scored, and I'm folding it, and I'm going to put it in, and I probably should have made it a little bit longer. I'm going to put it in here. And you guys, I don't want to put it all the way in because I need a hinge. So see how it's got that little bit of piece right there? I need a hinge, so my score is up here. And I'm going to punch that out. And get my Designer Series paper out of here. Or my basic white out of here. Bear with me. Take your pick tool to the rescue. Okay, so there's that. Now I have that scrap piece of white. So I'm going to put this in here. I want a full circle on this one. And we're going to punch that out. So there's that. These pieces are ready to go. And we're going to move that cloud punch in case I don't use it. We're going to get rid of this. Now we're going to work on the big 8x8 piece. We're going to put these two in our little pieces bucket so they don't get lost. And you're going to need your trimmer. Scoreboard will work, whatever you've got, don't worry. So, and remember I said when I talked about this basic white, and I'm going to put it back up on the screen, you're going to score both directions. So you're going to score this at 4 inches, and you're going to score this at 4 inches. All right? So this is what we're going to do. Oh, you guys, let's talk about this score blade for a minute. I brought this over here because if you have this amazing trimmer, I love our trimmer, this newest version of our trimmer, love it. Here's the thing, if you have this trimmer, and you guys, my score blade falls out all the time. Contact your demonstrator about this because they can help you get a brand new one. I use my score blade all the time because I try to score my stuff for my classes, for my customers. So I got a new scoring blade. And look at that, it's not going to fall out now. Yay! Okay, so let's get to scoring. So I've got our 8x8. And we're going to put it right on the 4-inch mark. And we're going to score. And then we're going to do 1/4 of a turn. It doesn't matter which way, you guys. Just 1/4 of a turn. And you're going to score again. Now, if you're feeling fancy, because this is the fancy schmancy fold, if you're feeling fancy and you're feeling courageous, okay, go ahead and take your trimmer part, remember dark is death, and bring it down to that first score. And just remember, you've got the little side pieces, and it should work. So it should look, you should have like little flaps. At one end only. One end only. So remember, that little mark, let's see. There we go. That little mark right there is where your blade is. So that's where you want to watch this mark and bring it down to the score. Okay, that's that part. Now, one more thing. We want the little flappy pieces down facing us, and we're going to take this and we're going to work off of this score here and this score down here. We want them just in the track. So what I'm talking about is, you guys see where that score is? And see how it's right at the edge of where the cutting blade track is? And I want to do the same thing for this one down here. So you're going to hold that still. And you're going to take your scoring blade and you're going to score from end to end here. Now, you're going to take this once again, same part, flaps towards you, and you're going to turn this way and arranging it the same way, the score just touching that track section. And notice how it's tilted this way, and you're going to score. Because what you want is you want this point up here. See how there's a point there? So you should have all these little sections all together. These fold. This is going to fold this way. And you guys, I had a sample and I sent it away. Now I've done this card. It's going to end up looking like this. I've done this card with the sweet strawberries. I did it with the Christmas gnomes. And today we're doing it with the sweet songbirds. All right, so here's the card base part. This we're going to put to the side. Now we're going to take 2 of these and 2 of these and these 2. So you want 2 of everything. These are all of our layering pieces. So this is going to go on here, which this then is going to go on here. Okay? But what we're going to do now is we're going to arrange these pieces so that we can cut them. And my suggestion is keep the parts together. So I did this for a fun fold class, you guys. And my suggestion is keep this section together, and we're going to work on this section because I want to keep all the parts together. So we're going to do end to end, corner to corner. And the corner parts are in the track. And we're going to cut. And you're going to keep these 2 together like this. Then we're going to do our soft seafoam. Same. Corner to corner in the track, the cutting track, and we're going to cut. Same, last piece for this one side. Corner to corner and cut. Okay. There's all this part. Now we're going to work on this other part. Now, I like when things kind of go together. Okay? I want to keep these 2 together so that our lines look similar. So I'm going to put this yellow splash and this yellow splash in the middle. So this one, I want to turn this way. And this is why you need non-directional paper. Non-directional paper. Tip and tip in the track and cut. Okay, we're going to put this back with this. I don't want to get pieces mixed up because you know what's going to happen. And then tip to tip. I like doing it twice, you guys, with you because that way then you can hopefully understand. And if you have any questions, ask in the comment section. Tip to tip. Put that with that. And obviously, you guys, these are squares, so you don't have to worry which direction they go. It's the best way to keep all the parts together, though. Tip to tip and then cut. Okay, there's all that. Take a deep breath, you guys. The hard part's over, so long as you keep all of your pieces together. Bum, bum, bum. This is going to go here. And this is going to go up here. And then, remember, this I want to be my corner. So this I'm going to glue on here. I'm going to take this and we're going to put this in here. Like that. See how that looks like? That's our layering piece right there. Okay. Now, I did not glue this to this yet. And we're going to take this. And we're going to put this on here. And see how our pieces line up here? That's one of the reasons why we want to keep our sections together. Okay, I'm going to glue this one. I think I'm going to dimensional this one. So gluing the bottom, which is where the yellow section was, the Daffodil Delight section. There's that. All right, so this one goes with this. I'm not sure if I want to dimensional that, so I'm going to put it to the side. Now let's work this corner. So we've got that and this. And then this is going to go down on this corner. It's nice to stay organized on this one, you guys. This is going to go down here. Just like that. So there's that corner. And then here's going to be this corner. And we'll glue this onto this because we know we're going to do that. Oh, you guys, this is so exciting. So I hope everybody's having an amazing day. It is beautiful out today. Sun shining again. I have the windows cracked. It is a little chilly, I will say. But, okay, so that goes with that. This goes with this. All right. This goes on here. All right. Now, I'm going to take these. These are our flap sections. I want to put on this bottom one, the ones that are glued already together. I want to put that on. I'm going to take this. This one is our corner for this side. And you guys, there should be a nice even reveal all the way around. This one, I'm going to glue this yellow, the Daffodil Delight. In this corner, there's that. Now this one goes here, but I want to make sure that I want to put dimensionals on that first. So we are not going to attach that one yet. Here's this bottom for this side. And you want to, I'm just eyeballing it, you guys, making sure that my lines line up. Make sure that these 2 points are the same. You know, those type of things. You want to make sure because it looks better when things line up. All right, so then this is going to go up here. I'm going to make sure that we got a pretty even reveal along the top. And then there's that. Okay. Awesome sauce. Okay. Now, our next part. We've got 3 pieces left here, right? So we have a Daffodil Delight and a soft seafoam piece. And then we have just a Daffodil Delight piece. This piece we're going to put off to the side for just a minute. These 2 pieces we're going to glue together. I know that I want to glue these 2, so we're going to glue them together. because this is where we're going to go next. All right, so we got, that's all glued together. Now, you guys, I have, and I've recently used these little itty bitty magnets, okay? Bought them on the A place, and you're going to need one pair. So you're going to need two. That's how little they are, you guys. Super itty bitty. And I want to say these are 4x2 is what the package says. 4x2 magnets. There's 200 in there. And you guys, I've used these for a class. I've used these a couple of times now. So you get a lot out of that package. And if I'm remembering correctly, they were not super duper expensive. All right, so what we're going to do is I want a glue dot. And I want one. So I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to separate the two magnets, and I'm going to put one on the glue dot. So it looks like this. Okay, there's the one. Now, I'm going to flip this up like this, and I'm going to let the second magnet go where it's supposed to go, because it's snapped right in place. And if you see, just let me make sure you can see the two pieces are lined up perfectly. So what you're going to do then is you're going to take another glue dot and you're going to put it on the bottom part of this one right there. Okay, so glue dots on there, just so you see. And I want to put it where this is going to open. And it should stick in place where I want it. So you've got one there and one there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our single Daffodil Delight piece and we're going to put that with dimensionals on here. So we need big dimensionals. And that's kind of why I put it in the middle, so that we could put our dimensionals on here without any issues. Oh, big dimensionals, Jennifer. There you go. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to do our four corners. On here, and then I'm going to do one here, right here, where the magnet is, and then I'm going to put one in the middle because I like having one in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to take these off, these four corners. I don't worry about this one. This one is a stabilizer, you guys, so it's just an extra. So we're going to line this up, even reveal, and we're going to put it here. Say hi when you pop in, you guys. Okay, now, this piece. Same thing over on this side that we did to this side. So we're going to put one here, one in the middle, and then on the four corners. 3, 4. Gonna take this one off. What I like about our dimensionals, you guys, they're just fat enough to raise it up high enough, and I'll show you. See, there's just a little bit of a difference there, but you don't need to worry about that. So there's just enough, it'll be enough to hold the magnet where you want it, and if you want, you could put a glue dot on the top there. I'm not too worried about it. And then we're going to line up our corner here down here so that these two line up. So everything looks pretty. And that's what we've got so far. So exciting. Who's excited? I'm excited. Okay. So now there's all this. Now remember the hinged part that we had? We're going to put one more score in here. And then we're going to put this on here so that it makes an easel. Okay, so we got to take this piece, bring our trimmer back in. And you guys, it doesn't have to be exact in the middle. We know that this is 2 inches. I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch over here and make sure that my score part here is straight. Use the lines on your trimmer, okay? I'm making sure that this line is pretty straight to the line here, and then this is on that edge. And then I scored so that it'll sit up like that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be exact, you guys. Nobody's gonna know. Then you're gonna take glue and you're gonna put glue on there like that. Close this so that it lays flat. And then you're gonna take your full circle and you're gonna put that on the top and line it up. Just like that. And then look at this. There's our easel part. And that's going to go in here. Okay. I think, you guys, I've decided I'm going to just glue these parts on. Just because this is going to have a lot going on. Because we're going to put a bird and a bird's nest and all kinds of other things. So I think that this will be best if it's laying flat. So there's that. And then we've got this for this side. And there we go. Okay, so here's the basic part of this, you guys. This is the hard part. Look, it folds. It's ready to go. And now you can decorate it any way you want. But look at how cute is that, right? Super cute. Now, here's the thing. Folding this up, it's not super exciting, you guys. But it doesn't mean that you couldn't put like a little open me note or stick a post-it note on here. You could write on here. Just be careful where the magnet is. Okay? And don't send this to anybody that has a pacemaker, you guys, because even these little magnets can hurt somebody with a pacemaker. All right, so there's this. Now, I'm excited because here's the fun part. Okay, so we've got our bird punch. And you guys, I'm going to use this scrap piece that I cut from this. And I'm going to flip parts of it around. I'm super excited because I kind of checked it out. And look at what kind of bird we're going to do, a little finch. All right, so we cut that. And we're going to use this side. And I'm going to use this wing, and I want this body part to be the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I want it to be this part of the green. So I'm going to re-punch this part so that I can get the green for the lower part of our bird. So a bird will sit like this, and then our little wing will be right there. Oh, so cute. And then I want to grab I don't have a piece of coral over here. I want to grab a coral piece, Calypso coral, for the beak. So let me grab a little piece. Coral, coral. Not flirty. There it is. There it is. So we're going to use, I have a scrap piece of coral here, and I'm putting it in here, and this is the beak. Cut that out. All right, now let's assemble. I'm going to glue this piece on. The wing I'm going to put on with a dimensional. There's our little body. I'm going to put, oh, let's stamp an eye first. Definitely need eyes. Can't have a blind bird. They wouldn't last very long, would they? I want to do that too. So let's see. I think that we're going to use the happy, these are what I call the happy eyes, you guys. The ones that look like they're closed. To me, we're going to use these right here, because to me that because we squint when we smile, right? So that's what I'm sticking with, and come along with me for this craziness, you guys. I have my Evening Evergreen ink, and we're going to put our little closed eyes right like that. Our sleeping bird, maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm just crazy. That's probable. Little dot of glue. Our putty end of our take your pick tool for our beak. And oh, did I go crazy on the glue. So our little singing bird. And I flipped over our wing, and I'm going to put a mini dimensional in here. And our wing. So here's our little bird. You guys, I love finding different uses for designer series paper. And I don't know if you've noticed birds outside lately, but they're getting awfully colorful out there. Okay, so now I need a nest. So we're gonna stamp our nest. So this is soft seafoam scrap piece, an Evening Evergreen for our bird's nest. And you guys, I know I'm not the bird police, okay? I'm open to birds of whatever color I want. So don't tell Paula, because Paula is the bird police. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of whimsy, right? Whimsy's good. This nest is super easy to cut out. Don't have to be digging in to get all those little branches, you guys. There's no reason for it. And here's our little nest. Okay. Now, we have this. We have our little holder here, for which we need our bone folder. I'll fold that, and we're going to fold this with our bone folder. And there we go. So this will sit up. And the key here is I don't attach this piece until I have all my parts, because I want to make sure that whatever I'm putting on here fits so that I can close it like this. So I'm going to put this piece, I made it smaller on purpose because I want to put it back a little bit so that I can put a bigger sentiment part there. So we're going to put our little bird on here, and I'm going to do this with dimensionals. I'm going to put dimensionals on the bottom, here and here, and then I want this to sit up so that I can see where our nest is going to go. So that will go right there. And I'm going to add mini dimensionals to the side, but not until after I put my bird in here. I want my bird, the bottom part of my bird I'm going to glue, but I'm going to put a dimensional right here on my bird. So we're going to put a dimensional there, and we're going to put a little glue on his tuchus, or his belly, however you want to terminology it. So this is going in here like that. Now, see what I'm talking about? I want to make sure that when I fold this down that my bird doesn't get caught in the corners. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you use something bigger, like I've used the tree ring dies to do this, so it depends on what size you're using, which tree ring dies would have been super cute for this, but I didn't think about it. So you want to make sure that when it's laying flat, that nothing gets caught in the mechanism parts. So we're going to glue this on now. This goes back here like this. Hold that on for a minute, let that sit. And now I need something for that bird to sit up. And that's easy. That's easy. I have the cutest flowers in yellow. Our fun flower resin shapes come in coral and yellow. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll do a little cluster. We'll do one of the coral ones and two of the yellow ones. Because both of those colors are in our project here. So we've got one. Okay, come on. There we go. And then we'll do one here and one up here, so that, and you guys, I will have everything that I used listed in the products below after the video. So there's the holder for our easel. Now we have a sentiment piece to put here. Oh no, you guys, I left the ink open. Whoops. Okay. Now to figure out what sentiments we're going to use. I think we've got something to celebrate. It's your special day. A little birdie told me. Depends on what you want to use this for. This would be a great baby card because you don't have to worry about mailing it. Very, very pretty. I think for me, I'm going to put a little note of thanks on it. And yeah, I think that'll work. A little note of thanks. And I'm going to use also, here's our little note of thanks, and I'm going to use the little music notes also, because I can. And I have a piece of Daffodil Delight here. And I think that'll work out perfectly. I'm going to put that right there with some music notes on it. So that I can send this one again as a thank you. Little note of thanks. Just like that. Let that sit and marinate a minute. Just like that. And then we're going to take our music notes and our scrap piece. I'm going to use my piercing mat. And we're going to stamp off and just put some little music notes on here. Just like that. Cute. Love it. And we're going to cut that. And put that down there. And we could even add some more coral flowers because I have lots of little coral flowers. I think that would be a cute addition. Just like that. And how cute, right? I love that little bird. So stinking cute. And I'm going to glue this on. Glue, glue, glue. And our little note will go right there. All right, so that's everything. Now, remember I said I brought the cloud punch? Let's take a look and see what we think if we want to add the clouds. We could add a cloud there. Let's see. What do we think? Oh, I think we would need to add one more. I think that would be cute, you guys. Have it on this part and then put one more up here. Oh, I love it. Love it. These need a little bit of blue, however, so let me grab some blue. And we'll sponge them up just a little bit. I'm thinking balmy blue. Dauber them up, I should say. Because, you know, why not? Little balmy blue. And let's see. Tahitian Tide, Coral, Pool Party, Balmy Blue. So I do want to do opposites. And look what I'm going to do. You guys, I have one layered on top of the other. For a little bit of extra something something. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Oh, dang it. And I'll do a little bit over here. There we go. Just a little extra shadowing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we've got this one and this one. Whoops, sorry about that. And this one. So you see the little extra shadowing on there? Super easy addition. This goes here, and I'm thinking this one's going to go under here. And I'm going to glue these on. Now here's the next thing. We're going to take this, we're going to close this. And I'm going to lay this flat. And I want to make sure that where I adhere these on this one's going to get straight glued. Like this. I'm going to put this one right up here. This one's going to overlap. So this one's going to get a big dimensional. And you want to make sure that this whole dimensional piece is on that flap, because you want to make sure that it'll lift, okay? And then this one, we're going to do the same. And we'll put it right kind of in the middle of these two, so that when we close this or open it up like this, it looks like the bird is up in the sky, in the trees, really high. Okay. There we go. So that it looks like that. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section, you guys, what do you think? I'm leaning it back too far. Tell me what you think about today's card. And if you need any assistance, you guys, putting this together, if you have any questions, then please, please, please let me know. But I hope that you guys have an amazing day getting crafty, number one. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video. You guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If you love doing different things, because I do 3D projects and fun folds and cards and even some home decor in here. If you like that, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you loved today's card idea. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.